If you've recently purchased plants for your garden, you'll want to listen to this next story.
That's for sure. A recent alert from the Indiana Department of Natural Resources may send you back outside to dig up those plants. Nicole Christine looked into a fungus spreading throughout the state and joins us with some important information for gardeners. What do you have here?
Well, I spoke today with Dana Gadikin from Purdue Extension in Vigo County, and she compares the DNR to a gatekeeper, a channel for information to funnel between plant retailers and the general public. And in the past few days, the DNR has waved its warning flag to signal to Hoosiers that a special threat is spreading through the state.
It is an issue because of the adaptability of this fungus.
Phytophthora ramorum, a fancy name for a fungus that causes sudden death in oak trees common to Indiana. Recently, the Department of Natural Resources confirmed a statewide threat of sudden oak death through the infection of plants, primarily rhododendrons, sold at 70 Walmart stores and 18 Rural Kings in the state. The spread of sudden oak death could have major consequences for Hoosier forests.
Those rhododendrons, azaleas, lilacs acts as, the way I think about it, is an incubator, making more and more spores so that it can attract more and more trees, that terminal host, those oak trees that make up all of our state forests.
A media representative from Walmart said in a statement that rhododendrons have been removed from Indiana sales floors. The physical signs of sudden oak death can be difficult to detect.
Symptoms of poor drainage and things like that can look exactly like the pictures you might see of sudden oak death and everything. So I guess I would tell folks, don't automatically assume, but do look them over. It is difficult even for someone, that has experience in looking over plants. I couldn't actually tell whether a plant had some, significant problem or some minor problem. It usually involves lab testing.
So Gadikin tells homeowners who purchased possibly infected plants to judge based on a timeline.
When did I buy that plant that we stuck in the yard? When did I buy that rhododendron, that azalea, that lilac? We put in a whole bunch of periwinkle. When did we put that in? If it was this past spring, that's when you should say, I would rather have all the oak trees in Indiana than my one little plant. You take your plant, you double bag it, and then you put it in the trash.
The DNR has destroyed approximately 1,500 rhododendron thus far and pulled another 1,500 from stores in Indiana, as well as following up with homeowners who have purchased plants believed to be infested.
And so, Nicole, those sounds so hard. Ryan and Dana both talking about really hard to detect if your plant has one of these major issues with this fungus or nothing really much at all.
Yeah, so what do people do if they don't know, if they're not sure whether or not their plants are infected?
Right. Well, I will say Dana says it's better to be overcautious, but she does say that it's also good to talk to the experts. There are several informative articles that you can always call the DNR or the local Purdue Extension office. We have links to both those websites on our website at mywabashvalley.com, so you can check those out for more information.